Our story is a traveling exhibit that began in 2014 with the telling of the story of 27 men who were captured from Wampanoag villages and taken to be sold into slavery in Europe. And that's a very dramatic story, and it was a dramatic way of leading into this exhibit. But each year, we grow the exhibit in November with new panels, new themes, and some of the themes are historic in nature, and some of the themes are contemporary, like the powwow theme, talking about how we still engage in our culture 400 years later. So there's a lot to the exhibit. It's wonderful that the exhibit can travel. We would love to have it get to more and more communities in and around Massachusetts and throughout New England. It's drawing international interest, as you can see here tonight. There are people from England that are here, very interested in us reproducing at least parts of this exhibit to bring over to England, where there's an absolute dearth of knowledge on this, and they're very excited about actually bringing the story to England, where people are really excited about learning it. There's a backstory to the Mayflower coming to this country, and it's really important that people understand what happened before the Mayflower arrived, and also to factor that into what happened after the Mayflower arrived and what colonization meant to the indigenous people of this region.
I've come over with some colleagues from England to your amazing State House in this amazing state, and we're here in Massachusetts because in 2020 it will be the 400th anniversary of Plymouth being created here in this country, and of course of the Mayflower sailing from the southwest of England, from the port of Plymouth, and we're really excited by that. We think there's an amazing set of links that we can build from people in this country back to people in England. So many great stories that we're going to tell, and we want to do that both in England but also to encourage it to happen here in the United States as well. One of the things we've announced at Arts Council England today is that we're investing around $1 million in a set of projects that will really bring Mayflower 400 and Plymouth 400 alive to people across England. And we're working with people from the Wampanoag tribe here to take them over to England to work on projects that will involve live musical theatre and also creating art projects as well. So there's some really exciting things that we're doing. I think it's really important that we share everybody's voice. So there's so many different versions of history that we can hear, and we want to make sure that everybody's history is being told. So, you know, through history, it's not just big groups of people. There are individuals who had their own personal stories. And I think what's exciting and interesting and fascinating about this exhibit is working with people from the Wampanoag tribe. We've been able to bring those stories out, and I think people will learn a lot. I think it's something that back home in England, not everybody knows that story, and one of the things I really want to make sure is that Wampanoag story is told to people in England so that they understand the full picture.